Hey everybody, my name is Brian E. Roach, one of the hosts here on hikenow.org, and this is, I guess you want to call it a special edition. I went out to visit my dad with one of my brothers and my nephew, one of my nephews, and we went as part of this trip out in Nevada to Zion National Park, and we did 2 hikes, neither one very extensive, but amounted about 8 miles for the day in 114. So there's something to be said for that. We did first the Canyon Rim Trail, was a very popular trail. There were a lot of folks on that. And we also did a section of the East Rim Trail starting on the southern trailhead. And I figured why not share these videos here. Not really a part of our normal series of Catskill hikes and whatnot, but we'll get back to those as soon as I can get back out. All right, hope you enjoy.
We are in Zion National Park, and we're getting ready to take a walk. There's my brother and his son, my nephew, and we're walking down this road, and there's a big camper coming up the road that's gonna kill us. Yeah, we could do that.
Oh wait, 2 vehicles go through that tunnel.
No.
We got the same thing here.
How far up this did we come?
I think it's like, we didn't come that far. Look at that, what?
Look at the white on that.
Like, how does that?
It's bleached. We could see. We could go up that. We could get up there.
Yeah, I could get up there.
We could get up that one. That's an ongoing theme of this trip so far. Is we could get up that. For example, what we're looking at right there, we can't get up that.
Cannot get up there.
But that we can get up. That not so much.
Someone could pull me up that one.
I don't know. Right up that center point right there, we might be able to get up that. We can't get down there.
I was gonna say, let's not go down there. Now you can get down that.
Yeah, we can get down there. Just not fast. Well, actually, I'd probably go down it very fast, and that would be bad.
Yeah, that would be the one we wouldn't want.
Yeah.
feel like this is the side.
This is the Canyon Overlook Trail.
Thanks again for your services.
Was that a mountain goat on the picture?
Oh, was it? I think it was. It was a lie.
I don't think it was a longhorn.
Now, there could be goats. Don't get me wrong. I said there won't be Rocky Mountain longhorn sheep or bighorn sheep.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I didn't say anything about mountain goats.
I'm already feeling elevation.
We went up all of 15 feet. I've convinced myself that doing step-ups and squats is perfect for hikes like these.
I'm sure it is.
I have no evidence of this. I just think it might be.
There's the tunnel.
Oh yeah, that's the end of the tunnel. You know, we should probably put our masks on. There's a lot of people.
We're out in the open.
Yeah, but we're getting close.
I don't know. Brian, should we put our masks on? Yeah. Okay. That was hot. So seriously.
The metal is way hotter than the rock. Whoa. How you doing?
Is your rope? Okay. Just curious. Just curious.
Is he going up? Did you say that was his rope?
No. He said no.
Oh.
No, that was really fine. It looked like maybe somewhere where you kind of learn how to, or tutoring place. Yeah.
See, this is cool.
Yes.
You said that in a slightly cool but not cool voice.
Oh no, it's cool.
I mean, that's only what, like 40 feet, 50 feet, something like that.
No, not the bottom.
Yeah.
No. You didn't look over far enough.
Oh,
It goes further down. I believe.
yeah, I'm trying not to like walk and look
Yeah, I was gonna say.
down at the same time.
If you guys could come up here and wait here in the corner so we pass.
Absolutely.
Awesome, thank you.
What were they called?
Certainly.
call them, but we had to like build them ourselves basically. Like find like long sticks and then like put a tarp around it and then we could like hold the sticks in, or they taught us how like certain knots to tie. But yeah, it litter.
A litter, yeah. That's actually pretty cool looking litter. I mean, that tire is huge.
We built. I mean, our litters were just like 3 people on one side, 3 on the other, and you were carrying them.
So it is very hot.
Yeah, well, the breeze is much better.
That's
not a hot
breeze.
Yeah, it's not a hot
It's
breeze.
not a hot breeze. I agree. But I'm assuming that's what happened here is we have some heat as well.
Well, yeah. I
Because it's super hot.
To me, the thing is water.
Yeah. You don't have water. I mean, this is only a mile hike. It's not a long hike. But if you don't have water, you could easily.
She had something on her lid, so I think she might have just slipped.
Maybe she did.
Hey, Brian, hold on. Can you take this?
I mean,
Can
I feel like
the same thing as the water? Or is that not?
oh yeah, I mean you can. It's water.
Oh, that's fun.
I feel like they get most of their calls have to be like heat related.
Now, this
At
is
least
not
for
where
this
you want
time
to
of the
slip.
year.
No,
This is not a slip zone.
this would be a bad place to go over the edge. Like I'm standing really close to the edge, but not at the edge.
Thank you.
I would like to stand closer, but I'm old and I have balance issues.
And your younger brother would get upset.
I don't want to upset my
Oh, look.
own.
So, isn't that climbing? That's
Yeah,
the
that's
kind of
gotta
stuff.
be
So for hooking on for rock climbing, I guess.
It could
Yeah.
be. It could be
I'm
a
assuming.
top. This could be a top secure and.
Oh,
Oh yeah, go
I bet you're
down.
right.
Oh
You
yeah,
rappel
go
down that
rappel
way.
down that.
Yeah.
It's either a rappel or they tie off up here and then they.
Can we go get some rope and do that? Can we rappel down?
See, I think I'd do that.
I've
as long
rappelled
as
once.
as long as somebody who knows what they're doing is telling me what to do.
I
Like
did
said,
a
rope-
rappel in
You know.
Arizona.
That would still be a little scary as shit. But... Yeah, was it like this, Brando? This?
Yeah, no, it was kind of just like this. Really? But we rappelled into water.
Ooh.
Oh, that would be fun.
That's
Rappelling
actually
into
awesome.
water.
Yeah. That's mom did it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you guys doing that.
I was the first one to. We had like a whole little tour group, but I was the first one to go. Kind of aced it. It was a little bit tricky because like it wasn't just straight down a rock face. There was like a boulder.
Very
sticking
cool.
out. You had to go around.
So Ryan, how about these trees coming up?
Yeah, I dig it.
See, I think that's like a tree comes up in the middle of all
Yeah.
the rock and stuff.
I like that. I don't know what kind of tree that is, but I like it. It looks cool.
And I like this.
Can we go back up there?
Yeah. Well, that's not big stuff. That's just rocks.
I know. That's why I'm going back up in here.
We gotta get out of the way anyhow.
All right, we're officially not on the trail right now. You okay?
It's all the sand that's right.
It makes it slick.
Yeah. Well, the rock broke.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that it collapsed. Yeah. It is very cool back here, like temperature-wise and appearance-wise. It's cool.
We're gonna hang up in here. If you guys need anything, let us know, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. This kind of feels like.
I can get up that. I can do it. I'm telling you.
Place back
I mean, obviously much bigger. Similar-ish.
I can do it.
Oh, I hear something. Is it animal? We got animal. Or a snake.
Snake.
I don't see it, but I heard it moving. There was leaves rustling in here.
Maybe it's the chipmunk I saw earlier.
Oh, there's so many holes. I think I know. I think I know where it is.
All Bryans hunt snakes.
Oh, hang on. Right on top of this flat rock right here. Where you saw it? There's a hole back there. Right when I stepped on top of this, there was leaves on them rustling. It wasn't quick. I don't think it was like a chipmunk or anything. It was slow.
I'm telling you, I can get up that.
I actually believe you, Brian. I still don't want you to do it. That's the end. You've got other things to do, and you just saw somebody get hurt.
I did. But that's just cool.
No, I could definitely get. No.
I feel like there's
there's a
enough
couple.
footholds and
Yeah.
handholds that I could get up that. I'm not going to.
I would not be.
Because I haven't jumped off the hotel yet. That's going to be my excuse for bailing out on anything.
I like it.
I haven't jumped off the hotel, and therefore I do not want to not jump off the hotel by doing that. I think we can go up and over there.
Well, that's where the.
That's where those guys went. Like,
Oh, other people. I think we could get across.
yeah, we just go
Came back down to the path from here.
up
I
here,
thought they just went up like that.
Yeah, I think so.
and you're just taking it kind of like back and down. I mean, it's just a silly little.
No, when you guys were talking, oh, okay. That's good.
There's roots all over the place. It's kind of,
But that's something you grab hold of.
yeah, it is, and make use of.
Your GoPro. Because it's not more important to get video of you falling and hurting yourself.
If I get video of me falling, it goes viral because it's funny, and people will laugh at me.
Oh yeah, I see. So she got up.
Yeah, she was walking this one.
I
It didn't look like she.
well, I couldn't tell. I saw like looked like a pretty good bruise on her
That fast?
chin. That's what I. That's well, I don't know if it was there or not or what I see. What's that? Oh yeah, here's a little lizard.
One's on the tree. He's blending in if you can't see
And
him.
one's on the ground.
Oh, I see him. Yeah, I see him back there.
They're just hanging out.
See if I can get him.
Oh, he's coming. He's coming. He wants something to eat.
He's just looking around. I don't know what he is.
Water.
I can tell you that right there, that is, other than the last hike where I saw a rattlesnake, that's the most wildlife I've seen on a hike.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Because I like seeing wildlife.
So do I. I saw a newt. Where was the other
Oh,
one?
there's two of them. That one just came back out.
I
the
see
other
him
one's
come back out.
He's underneath the root.
Oh, he's under the root. He's
Yeah,
like,
he
screw
just
you
went-
guys. I don't want to be
I was
on
telling you, there's two.
video.
Yeah, I know, but where's the?
Now he's sort of burying himself in the sand. Oh, no, he's not.
Is this a bad time to say
Maybe
that?
that's what you heard.
I gotta poop. I gotta poop.
My brother has to poop.
Just a joke.
This is a little sandy.
We have learned about seeing. I think having that lady get a little bit right there is a good thing for us.
Well, I'm kind of feeling like I could go up there too.
I would feel better if you put the damn GoPro down, because then you could use another hand. Now
Well,
let's go up. Let's see. There's got to be a bigger lookout. Let's go up to the lookout.
all right. Time to
back.
pause.
Arrow at the bottom. I can't see the bottom.
This is pretty cool. So, yeah, the canyon is very deep down there.
Rattles.
And so we're coming up to this part of the trail.
So what I want to know at this moment is, where did this trail used to go? Was there a rock here that fell off?
I
Or did
bet
it
you
go
there
down?
was.
Oh, we're in Old Man's Cave.
This is pretty sweet.
This is exactly Old Man's Cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of like that. I couldn't remember whether Old Man Cave was really like this,
This is what
or was a real cave.
This is pretty much exactly what it looks like.
It's not a real cave. I mean, there are places that are like caves in that area, but not Old Man's Cave is considered like that.
And there's down. This is neat.
Yeah, this is cool. Now see, logic in me tells me that's not as scary because if you fall, you just fall there, and you're probably not going the other.
Oh, there's no.
Probably not. I mean, I can see if you roll.
This is.
across.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, green.
Yeah. Is that like clover? No, I guess not. I don't know what it is.
Well, the indigenous people of the area used to put
Indigenous?
yes, all those people. They used to put
That's
that
not-
inside their ear so that they
that's
could
not
hear
a word.
better because it has this eucalyptus kind of texture to it that cleans out the earwax. That's where earwax.
Lessons in history from Rob. By the way, don't take that to use that on a historical exam because you're gonna fail.
There's a chipmunk.
Yeah, I think you could go pretty far down that.
It's actually not really steep.
No, it doesn't look that bad.
Okay. Can you get a picture of him down there?
I did. Well, I mean, I
Well, I wanted it from this side to have the picture.
don't think I can get one from over there. Maybe I can.
That's good. We'll have, he's got my camera anyhow. No, this view actually, when we're looking from up here down to on the.
Oh, well, let's see if we can get it. How you doing? Well, did he leave?
Yeah, I think he left. But yeah, he was like right out there.
You know, there's a, like, look, there's a cactus down there. It's kind of weird. It looks almost like a snake coming off of a rock.
I can't see what you're talking about.
See that rock straight down there with the like circular cactus plant on it?
Oh, yeah. Now I see it.
Kind of weird. All right. Okay.
Steel rebar.
Yeah, I see that.
Well, this must
Part of this is
what they engineered.
manicured. So what I was trying to tell you,
About the butterfly.
it's about the butterfly,
Got a butterfly story coming.
is so I'm up at the top and I'm trying to take a picture of this butterfly. And every time I get the camera out and unlock it, right, because, you know, it locks, because it's a phone, it would flit away. But it wouldn't flit far away. It would flit like 10 feet.
Just enough to.
Just enough so that I'd have to go and move and the camera would lock and I'd have to unlock it again. And so it's taunting me. And so then eventually I'd get annoyed and I'd give up and I'd say, I'm not taking your picture.
Taunting butterflies. Those are the ones that are just.
Yeah.
Hate them.
But I'm telling you, so I'm going, this hike is like 8 miles and I'm on the top of this one mountain and I go up 2 more tops, 2 more summits. And the butterfly is still following me. And then I go back and at the car, I finally get back to the car. So this is like a 10-mile hike. And just as I sit in the car, the butterfly flies over the car.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Just take my picture now, big boy.
he's like, ha 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 ha. And I'm telling you, that was the same butterfly we just saw. He's followed me all the way to Utah from the Catskills in New York here to taunt me again. He has indeed taunted me a second time.
Yeah.
What's that sign say, John? Or Brian?
Stay off.
She was taking a nap when we started. Oh yeah, it says stay the hell out of here, you losers. Something cool coming up here, I think.
Oh, we found it.
What?
The end.
Oh, this is the end?
Oh, it is, yeah.
Oh, I think it is.
All right, now can we go up there to those white rocks? Wow.
Wow.
Oh boy. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Got Instagram, see. It had to have been right here or right there.
That's a long way down. That's the road we took to get up here. That's Brian sitting on a rock. And that's where I want to go, up there, all the way at the top, or outside these little formations. I want to try and get up there. I think we can do it. Wow. Amazing.
Turn the right spot.
This is, we believe, the end of Canyon Rim Trail. And that is down. And look at those crenulations, or whatever, on the rocks. Awesome.
There's no way they're letting you take that on.
Well, they won't let me take the stick. All right, we're still in Zion National Park. Sorry, Rob. Don't mean to rub into you there. And East Rim Trail this time. We will not do the whole 10 and a half, near 11 miles. Right?
Right, right, correct. I got sand in my shoes already.
Yeah, this is my least favorite part of the hike, is that there's sand everywhere. And we met a nice old dude, told us we're on a hippie hike. Or a hippie trip.
Hippie trip.
We're on a hippie trip.
Me and my buddy just took a hippie trip.
Because we look at all this, and I guess that makes us hippies. What'd you drop?
$1.
Rob dropped $1. But this is pretty cool looking. Supposedly we get 1,000 feet of elevation
Roughly.
somewhere in this hike. Maybe we go up on that. Don't think we go up on that. Don't know.
Is that tree called Ponderosa Pine? Yeah, Ponderosa Pine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one there.
It's a nice tall, hey Jim, our other brother, he's not here. Is that a ponderosa pine?
Yes.
You can answer that question later if you watch this video.
It doesn't matter though, because we're calling it Ponderosa Pine.
Yeah, we don't really care.
Yeah, it is a Ponderosa Pine. We're living for the moment. For the moment it is Ponderosa Pine.
So I had, we found this place called Thunderbird, what was it? Thunderbird Restaurant? Cafe, Thunderbird Cafe.
Something like that.
And it's the home of the Hose, homemade pie, H-O-M-A-D pie, made by Hose, and homemade chili. And I had homemade chili. And many people who know me know the story of the last time I went hiking after eating chili, where,
Oh, get the picture.
oh yeah, here we go. We are entering the Zion wilderness. We're now in it. But the last time I ate chili before hiking was back in the day
Why are you telling us
before I
this
met my
story
wife.
now?
Because I'm going to enjoy this story. And it's an overshare. So I like having an overshare on these videos every now and then.
Before you got the chili.
And I was on a date. Do you remember Dad used to have that service that he used called Together? So my dad, who we were out here to visit, used to he signed up for this dating service, online dating service called Together, and he told me to do it. And I was unmarried at the time, so I could do that. And I hooked up with this girl on Together, and we decided to go for a hike up Mount Tammany in Jersey in the Delaware Water Gap. And we went to Gap, and for lunch I had a big bowl of chili. And about 1.5 miles in, that chili hit me, and it hit me hard. And it wasn't just gonna be noisy, it was all coming out. And so I was hiking on the trail, and I'm letting her get ahead of me because I know that there's some noises that are rumbling. And finally we get up to the top, and I make it to the top, and then we heading back down, and I realize I'm not making it back down. There's no way I'm making it back down. That chili has hit my colon, and it's gonna keep going. So I said, excuse me. I'm not really talking to you, I'm talking to whoever's watching. I said, excuse me, took off up in the woods, and I didn't have, I just had a pair of pants on. I didn't have, and a pair of underwear. I didn't have any like stuff with me. It's not like nowadays where I could have been having butt wipes or whatever with me. I didn't have such thing. And
Wait, do you have butt wipes with you now?
I do. They're in the bathroom at the hotel.
Oh, I thought it meant like right now.
Oh no, right?
Yeah.
Right. No, the whole point of this story is Rob needs to take a crap. And it really is the point.
That's the point of this.
But so I'm up I get up off the trail, I go over a little hill, and I let loose. Deer come flying out of the forest, birds flying off in the distance, noise is happening, and I know there's no way this girl is sitting down there not hearing what is happening less than 1 mile away, or probably less than 500 feet, because I didn't make it that far. And I also realized I don't have anything to clean myself with, which is the point that I was making about the butt wipes. So I rip off my underwear, clean up the best I can with that, throw them off in the woods, and head back down. The true walk of shame, right? And she's there, and she's like, everything okay? And I went, yeah. So we get back down, and the whole way back I'm thinking, well, this was not a good first date, and there probably won't be a second. And this would be a great ending for this story if that was who I ended up marrying. I did not. But she did, we did actually go out a second date, and that's when I realized I wasn't really actually interested in her at all. But
Did you have to take on the second date?
I did not. We went.
She was waiting for.
Here's the thing.
She had a fetish.
We went to a movie on the second date, and some Barbra Streisand Jeff Bridges movie had a preview, and in it Jeff Bridges says, "I just want to spend my life married to someone who I have absolutely no sexual attraction to," which was strange, but it's exactly how I felt with this woman, in the sense of I really wasn't attracted to her at all. And so during the preview I went, yeah, this is the last date, we're done. Because it came to me. No, I was nice about it. Now the peripheral story to the Together story is this. Together, when you sign up for it, costs you like $4 grand.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah, exactly. And they tell you, oh, it doesn't matter who makes first contact, right? It doesn't matter if the woman calls you or you call the woman, as long as you connect over the phone. The women never called you, ever. So you had to call and have this conversation. So the first call, the first time I talked to this woman. She was a scuba diver, I was a scuba diver. Seemed like everything was gonna be great. And we went and met at a Chili's for dinner. And I realized she was 20 years older than I was. And that wasn't gonna work. It didn't matter. She looked like Mom. Yeah, it was out. We had our dinner, I paid for dinner. I didn't feel like, okay, I gotta just not do this. And we both agreed this ain't gonna work. So that didn't work. The next one, I went to dinner with this woman. She looked like a Russian peasant woman. She had bigger sideburns than I did. And not to be judgmental, but I was like, what the hell? You know, I don't want to share razors
Did
with
she call you?
No, none of them have ever called me. And so I went, well, that ain't working. And the third date didn't go much any better. And then I call my dad, who tells me that he's the guy that told me to do this thing. And I tell him what's going on, and he goes, you're doing it wrong. And I said, what do you mean, Dad? He goes, here's what you do. You don't meet for dinner. You meet at a mall that has 2 floors. And you stand on the top floor and you look down on the bottom floor where you said you were gonna meet him. And if you don't like what you see, you just leave. And I went, Dad, you can't do that. That's terrible. And he goes, that's what I do. And I thought, and how many of those have worked out for you? He was like, none.
Never gone down to meet one.
I've never gone down to meet one. And I'm kind of like, and you convinced me to spend $4 grand on this when it's been such a resounding success for you? Oh well, let me just put it this way.
Good story.
My dad is great. He gives great advice sometimes, but all parents give crappy advice at some point or another. This was one of those times.
Are you still rolling?
I'm still rolling.
It's a good story.
It is a good story.
Several of them. I think there was a couple stories involved there. Good.
I've told that had to poop in the woods story a long time, many times.
I imagine with some water, that would be really cool looking.
Oops.
Go down.
Now, I wonder.
Oh, if that's the trail? That ain't the trail. That's not the trail.
I don't think it's the trail. This is a very, very sandy. Oh, geez, that sucked.
I got to imagine it's gonna stop being sandy at some point.
I would
That's what
hope.
I'm hoping too. That guy said he was out here 4 hours. Which was very
Anyway, it's still very gorgeous. I mean, it's just
sandy.
sandy. So now that I've told that story, I'll take a pause until we see something cool.
Here, because the horns aren't as mature.
Actual real wildlife.
Yeah.
Desert longhorn sheep.
Rocky Mountain
No,
longhorn
wrong.
sheep.
They even call them on the signs, desert longhorn sheep. They're not Rocky Mountain sheep. They're sitting, there's maybe 5 of them up there, 6.
Something like that.
I can definitely see 4 youngins. There's a big one looking at
That one's
us.
got the big horns.
Yeah, he's got
Oh,
the big horns, and he's staring down at us going, yeah, I hear you mofos. You better not come near my women.
He's like, dude, you're the guy who I went to that mall.
You guys went to that mall, and you mocked our dead brothers at that little, not that mall, at what place?
No, I was trying to reference
Oh, you're,
your
oh, now he's
dating.
just laying down. He's like, you're no threat. Screw you guys. It's hot. I'm laying down. You're not going to mess with my women.
women.
You know, I don't know. I have no idea how to make the GoPro zoom in. So I can't really zoom in.
GoPro.
GoPro zoom. Now I probably look like an idiot talking to my camera. GoPro zoom in. It didn't work. But that's cool. That is maybe the coolest thing ever. I got a little closer to the sheep. So they're checking us out. See them, they're sniffing the air, trying to get an idea of what we're doing. Rob and Brian over there. That's just very cool. Uh-oh, there they go. Big Daddy's getting up. They're thinking, you guys are doing a little too much stuff. You know what's gonna be, oh, you know what? He's got a tracker on his neck. Yeah, just the, I guess that's the dominant male. Yeah, he's the one with the biggest horns. Now, why is he being shy? Now he's hiding. He's like, don't be looking at my tracker. It's a shameful thing. Yeah, I got caught. What do you want? Don't mock me. Don't judge me. I got caught. Rob has decided to go back down a bit.
Just get some shade.
Oh,
No, I'm going over here.
Robbie's taking a jump.
What was the final count? 6? 7?
7, 8? There's 8 up there?
No, it's 9 actually.
I wonder if I got closer if they would attack me or run away.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I think they would run. Andy there.
I know.
I think it's family, so. Yeah, the attack part comes back into play.
Something tells me them big old horns would hurt. The breeze is awesome. Yeah, he did. Now he's mooning me. He's showing me his butthole. It's not very nice. That's rude, big sheep. Big Papa, that's rude. That's just not nice. I'm just taking you. I'm making you. Well, I'm not, because nobody pays any attention to my videos, but I could be making you famous on you. You'll get famous. Come down here and hit me and you'll get famous. It's when you say dumbass shit like that that they do it. All right, I've turned my back on the sheep and I'm gonna film backwards just in case they decide to come after me. What the fuck was that? Goodbye, bighorn sheep.
I think it'll curve around to the right now, and we'll just keep going up all the while.
So we're about 1.77 miles in on the East Rim Trail.
Are we videoing now?
We are.
I didn't poop yet.
Yeah, that's what I said. That turnaround was about 1.5 miles in.
Yep.
Oh, that turnaround that we just did?
Yeah, that like 180.
That 180.
And we've gained a bit of elevation, right?
Yep.
Up a little higher. We're still basking in the high of seeing the Rocky Mountain sheep, or well, they're not Rocky Mountain sheep, the desert bighorn sheep.
Right.
Distant cousins to the Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep.
Which I want it noted for ever that my brother Brian, Uncle Brian, said there are no sheep in this area. Correct?
I said there were no Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep in this area.
You said there were no sheep. We wouldn't see that. You said the most we'd see is a lizard or a snake. Right?
I don't recall that. I recall saying there are no Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep. I had never heard of the desert bighorn sheep, so I don't recall saying there were no such things.
Mincing word.
I used to work for attorneys.
Oh, squirrel! Chipmunk!
We have seen many chipmunks, none of whom have stayed around to beg for a bite to eat or anything. Rock, eggs, retirement. Yes, perhaps the rocks are a statement on racial harmony, with the red rocks and the white rocks and the yellow rocks and the brown rocks all mingled and commingled together in geologic harmony and joy. There's a ton of these little cocoony nesty things coming on now. Hadn't seen these until recently. A lot of, I guess, caterpillar eggs. Some kind of
Black and yellow, black and yellow. It's a song, right?
It is, and you're not actually allowed to sing that.
I can
Because
sing anything I want.
you're a
Black and
Bengals fan.
yellow, ugly, ugly.
And Bengals fans cannot sing
Black and
Yellow. That is a Steelers song.
Black and yellow. Yellow and black. Black and yellow. Yeah.
So I would definitely say the thing I like least is the sand.
There wasn't a lot of, I mean, it's less sand now.
Yeah, no, I think we're above the sand area. I mean, there's sand, but it's not that deep, loose sand. So that every step, yeah, you're sort of fighting your own momentum as you take a step. Yeah, it's very pretty out here. Yeah, we've been heading up for a little while here. Yeah. Didn't mean to cut you off, but I did. There's a danger with me being in front.
What's that?
I ate chili.
Around.
Huh?
I said, Brian and I turn around.
Yeah, you guys just leave. There's two dangers. One, if it gets really quiet behind me, I know I'm in trouble because they've left. That's my danger. Their danger is that I'll fart a lot.
I just realized what I'm doing.
But I'm feeling like most of that's already blown through. I will say this, if you don't bring water on this hike, you're nuts. Because it's very little shade. It's a gorgeous day though. Yeah. I'm sweating a considerable amount more on this hike than the first one.
My phone is ringing.
Your phone is ringing.
You got service?
Not a real call, but no service.
Oh no, sand. So I think we might get a view up here, maybe. Just feels like it's gonna open up. Hey, another squirrel, chipmunk, or whatever. Now, at what point do you think we've crossed back over top of where the rocky or the desert sheep were?
Got a while to go.
So that they then can come back up here and beat us up on this path. This is gonna go up.
They're pretty.
There's definitely some up coming up. I see.
Yeah.
That trail is definitely not level anymore. All right. Until next time. So, you can definitely tell we've gotten some elevation. That's Can you? Oh yeah, I see it. So
That was the sheep were past that.
yeah, I think they were. I think the sheep were maybe right in here, somewhere in there. So Brian is now sitting on a rock, but that's a cool view. We've gotten up several hundred feet, certainly. Don't know how much more, but we still, I mean, if we're getting up there, we still got a ways to go. I think this battery is going to need to be changed soon, but we will see.
Around this, I guess, and then back up that side, because you're not getting any more elevation, honestly. Yeah. Unless this, there was a split somewhere. Oh, the split was 5.9 miles in actually. So, alright, it's getting close. It's almost, I don't think so. It's not gonna make it.
This is my thing, man. There is a trail up there, you're right. I don't know whether that's, I think. So this is it's just another spot on the East Rim Trail, and I think that we'll end up going over and around. As you can see, this is going up this canyon, which then goes into that deep crevasse over there. Wind. Love it. Brian sitting on a rock. Rob, there's a very gnarly pine over there. Kind of cool looking. Berries. So it's kind of cool. We're up here. Cacti. Just really pretty. Anything fun over there? Yes, I'm talking to you. I said, is there anything fun over there? Seen a lot of lizards. We've seen the sheep, seen a lot of chipmunks. Haven't seen anything else. Maybe that's good. Rock up there was really cool. It does look like this is going to go down and follow this all the way around. So I think it won't be surprising if we end up on that trail over there. At whatever point. Where you at, Rob?
I see him. He's behind this tree. This weird looking spiky one.
Rob, are you pooping? My brother is pooping in Zion National Forest. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, never mind. False alarm. He's getting a rock. Probably going to hit me with it. No, not even today. Just really cool. But you can see it's very open, and we've been in the sun. All right.
Oh, we're at Jolly Gulch.
What? Oh, Jolly Gulch. Okay. This is the east entrance to Staub Spring. This is looking pretty cool. Oh yeah, baby. Holy Moses.
It's like a
No, that's a cool, that's a cool one. It's coming straight up that canyon. Woo! That's very cool. Hey Rob, we can get down there.
No.
Well, let me tell you, we can absolutely get down there. It's just we won't survive it. Although it looks like you could walk up it. Like if you went down to the end of this, like that looks like a trail down the bottom of it.
yeah, you can get. It kind of just stops right here though.
Yeah. And you're in like, it's like a, yeah, box canyon, is that what it's called? When just, or dead end canyon or something. But
I feel like usually they kind of like gradually come out. This one's just a wall.
yeah, it really just is. Just all that sheer rock face, and it leads right up to there. Taking a nap? Is the rock cool? Is the rock cool?
It's not hot.
So we think this is the halfway point, or give or take. So we're gonna, from here we're gonna, that's really annoying. Apparently my thing just keeps sliding out. Yeah, halfway through the,
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, 'cause
height.
this is 3 miles in and it's 5.9.
Yeah, 2.96 is what we're at right now. So it's really halfway. This is the end of this rim, and we're gonna head back. But I think had we continued on, we really would have hit that path on the other side. There's no doubt in my mind. And really cool hike. One glass glimpse over the edge.